Sports.
Terrific tussles between the two down the years. Lewis, oh brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right in the middle, nicely done from James Wade. For the title, James Wade down to the ground. Adrian Lewis has retained his world title. How good is he looking right now? They're matching each other toe to toe.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to week number 3 of the Betway Premier League Darts by the Professional Darts Corporation live on Sky Sports and coming to you from the great city of Leeds. Time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, a former two-time UK Open champion and two-time World Grand Prix champion, the former Premier League champion. Here he is, the machine, James Wade! Here he is, the former Premier League finalist and the two-time back-to-back champion of the world, Jackpot, Adrian.
Atmosphere ratcheting up. Phil Taylor against Barney. After this one, Adrian Lewis against James Wade and John Park. Both come into this match on a high after good performances last week.
Yeah, there was a lot of positive energy from these two players last week. James may be unlucky not to take 2 points against Phil Taylor. Just a brilliant save by Phil in that match. But I think that really this is an important game for the two of them. Adrian will disagree, so there's plenty of time left. But they're sort of similar. They always have been over the years. And someone's going to pull away unless they draw. And that's a highly likely event tonight, I think, is a draw with these two.
What's it like to play James Wade?
Well, take your time a bit, because he does take his time, and you know, he scrapes up the legs where you feel like you let yourself down. He makes you feel it more because he takes, and that's where Adrian might be vulnerable.
Adrian Lewis can throw quick fire darts. It can pull away very easily.
Well, that was the best feature of his game last week against Dave Chisnell. He just looked so at ease. Everything just went, and when Adrian's in that sort of mood, it really is hard to stop him.
Cheers, John. Mark Durbridge and Rod Studd taking you through this one.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, John. Yes. Oh, this evening has got off to a blockbusting start with that 109 average in victory from Peter Wright and 107 average in defeat by Gary Anderson. What have the machine and Jackpot got for us in this one? A repeat of their infamous World semi-final 5 long years ago, when the winds stopped play at the Alexandra Palace. But tonight, big game in Leeds, round 3 of the Premier League, and both players looking for crucial points. You were playing in the debut season of the Premier League, Mark, in 2005. The arenas have got bigger, haven't they, since then, old son?
Well, just a little bit, and yeah, absolutely fabulous to be here tonight and to see this wonderful crowd, and it's an absolute treat for these players to play in front of the crowd in Leeds.
Well, James Wade will enjoy coming back to Leeds, because it was in this very arena, week 1 of the 2016 Premier League, where he defeated Michael van Gerwen, the last man to defeat MVG in the Premier League. It's a beaten run stretching to 19 matches now in this competition.
Well, this is it's a fantastic matchup between these two, very well matched. Not a lot between them in their wins in the Premier League. One match, I think. James in front. Adrian will be looking to put that right tonight. Yeah, good little setup there from Adrian. Kept it tidy. But James on 144, this is the kind of thing he does for a pastime. He's got the first. Just below.
88. Adrian Lewis wants double 16 for the first leg. Wow, double 8. In he goes. This is a game where Premier League, Adrian Lewis will get most of the 180s, and James Wade will outfinish Adrian Lewis, right? Well, wrong, because Adrian Lewis in the tournament had 4 180s and Wade's had 7, and Lewis's finishing stats 43% and Wade's 35%, so work that one out.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense really how these players both play. But you know, you'd expect James to be strong now on his throw. Obviously it's crucial for Adrian the first leg to hold his throw, which he's done.
59.
James stretching out a little bit there. Suggests, you know, he's not found his range yet.
100. The table very congested. You were chatting before play started, Mark, with Dave and Wayne about the fact no one had a 100% record, so it's all concertinaing up, and Peter Wright with his win goes up to 4 points above Gary Anderson, who stays on 3, and it's all incredibly tight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the point system as it is will make it tight, but yeah, fantastic win for Peter Wright there. We didn't, you know, but yeah, fantastic win for Peter Wright there. We didn't, you know, we all kind of thought Gary was gonna run away with it, but as I alluded to,
100.
Peter has that A game which he produced.
Oh, the A+ game, I'd say. His highest ever Premier League average, as Lewis has a bounce out. May not matter in this leg, perhaps.
Unfortunately leaves Lewis on a bogey number, so James has a clean 6 darts from here. Maybe he won't need them. Oh, great last start. Absolutely fantastic to leave his favourite double 10. Adrian going to load the pressure on.
97, James Advance 20.
So here we go for James's. Does this ever let him down? No, not this time. That's 1-1. Both legs gone with the throw.
Former runner-up in this competition, Adrian Lewis, 2011, against the former winner, Wade, 2 years earlier, defeated Irving King in the final 8 years ago. Where's it all gone?
86. I've noticed with James, obviously his finishing has been the strongest part of his game over the years, but his scoring phases seem to be more consistent. He doesn't seem to throw many at the 20 zone. I watched him the weekend, and his 140 scoring was there.
100.
And he's going to need that kind of scoring against Adrian, because we all know what Adrian can do.
16.
Well, in an era when even 100 average is now considered to be so-so, 105 is more or less par for the big boys. Wade has done very well to stay in the top 5 in the world. He's only had 1 ton plus average in his last 14 attempts, so he is scoring more heavily, but he's not at that level of ton pluses every week, is he?
Well, not consistently, but last week 3-1 up against Phil. James was averaging up around 110, 111, which, obviously a big suggestion that he can do it, and he can do it regularly.
Adrian Gunn, 145.
Can break here on 85. Unless Lewis has got this roof raiser in the locker. He hasn't, so Wade coming back here and should get at least 1 dart at bullseye.
129.
Yeah, he's going to be
85.
looking at treble 15 here. 20 for ball. Bullseye.
60. Adrian
A little bit wide, so another hold here for Adrian. Just inside the double 8. Oh, even further inside the double 4.
And by double 10 for a mop up here for Wade. He's already hit double 10 once in the match. He has 2 darts at it. Oh, double 5.
15.
Wow, James's reaction says it all there. Double 4 to hold. Double 2, I said. Yes, gets it on the second attempt. He's going to be relieved to hold that. That was a great break opportunity for James.
Yeah, 2 in hand at double 10, and the main mistake, or the major mistake, was to go inside double 10 and not make sure if he was going to miss, he was going to miss outside. Then he was Charlie chasing around the board for double 5, and it all went horribly wrong, and Lewis holds. He leads 2-1.
James back in the treble 20, punishing Lewis's start in this leg.
100.
Yeah, good ton. He's going to be looking for more though, James, with his first start landing in the treble.
Still to come tonight. El Clasico between Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld. Maybe the last time they meet on TV. Maybe the end, but even if it's not the end, it's very close to it, and you should catch them while you still can. Those 2 tungsten titans, and Gerwin and Klaassen, and then Chisnell and Huybrechts, 2 of the bottom 3 players in the Premier League, desperate for points.
The last leg hold from Adrian, which obviously James had a shot to break, it seems to have affected him.
100.
He's put in a poor couple of scores here, and James is just running away with 4 straight tons.
55. James
Ton, 101 out. The treble 3, double 12.
He's not too close there for James. He's got plenty of time though, he won't be too concerned. Left on 48, should clean that up.
140. James 48.
Here we go then for 48. Double top. Yeah, in 2 darts. Nice and clean. Now can Adrian get himself back together after that leg? Back into the treble. There he goes. Good start.
Lewis has dominated recent meetings with the machine, having won, well, Wade has won just one of the last 8 meetings.
16.
When they're so close in ranking, that's a surprising statistic, really.
Yeah, good dart. This is what we expect from Adrian. You know, when he's on, he's 2 trebles, he's 105, 110 average.
140.
You know, Wade, he's no pushover, you stick with him. Yeah, that's fantastic darts from Adrian. He's put that last leg behind him. Down on 90.
Either Lewis would have to make a succession of errors, or Wade would have to produce 201 in 6 darts, or both.
50.
Well, Leeds top, so if Wade here can leave a single dart or a 2 darter, it might make Lewis's 40 a little bit more tricky.
96.
Little slip there from James, so double top for Adrian. There he goes, first start. This is what we come to expect from these players now.
Breeze is back in front.
Now the match is well underway. Can we maybe expect a 9-dart finish from Adrian? He's done it against James in Belfast last year.
He did, yeah, the only one of the Premier League in 2016.
140.
Running that roll of honour. There have been 6 in the Premier League. And that's the first maximum of this match in leg 6.
Yeah, as soon as you feel Adrian gets right into that treble and finds his range, you know, he can hit 180s with his eyes closed.
Well, he literally hit one against Peter Manley at the Circus Tavern whilst not looking at the board, so throw in with your eyes closed is only one step further than that mark, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, we come back to James, 1-2-1, just to hold. Bullseye for James Wade. Yeah, what a great shot. Lewis was prowling behind on 81. It's a fantastic check out by James.
Yes, the master finisher.
93.
He had a similar finish, 121 against Phil Taylor in that 6-all draw last week. Master craftsman of the ton-plus finish.
Yeah, I think James would have been. I know he ended with a draw against Phil last week, but probably felt he should have won the game after his start, 3-1 up.
Yes, but in saying that, he needed to break a throw in the 12th and final leg to get a draw, and produced an 11 darter against throw. So yeah, I thought that was superb.
Absolutely brilliant. You know, Phil's 1-4-2 check out
the leg before.
16.
You know, really put the pressure on.
Well, perhaps another draw on the cards here for the machine. 3 each at the halfway house of this match.
60.
Well, this isn't a fantastic leg. James is going to be looking, you know, to put some pressure on Adrian here.
60.
Oh, he's going to be massively disappointed with that. You know, Tom 40 really sort of would have changed this leg around, but now Adrian's piling them in. Another 180. Yes. Of course it was.
Stroked it home, caressed it in. Leaves 71 after a dozen darts here. Jackpot to go back in front.
Adrian requires 71.
The pattern continues of Lewis edging in front. Double 16. In it goes. 14 dart leg. Just keeps going one up, doesn't he?
Well, this is the thing, when you do have the throw and you keep going one up, the pressure automatically goes back on the player without the throw, and sometimes it can break your heart because you keep holding, and then you know, you can wilt under that kind of pressure.
is most definitely a fractional advantage to throw first. What a wonderful sight that is, a jam-packed Leeds arena. This is an enormous place.
93.
Superb venue for darts. It produces a brilliant amphitheatre.
Yeah, 11,000 people, I believe.
45.
Well, if you can't play in that venue, you can't play here, you can't play anywhere, Mark, can you? Marvellous.
Yeah, it was unbelievable how these guys play under this amount of pressure with these big crowds, and James has just whacked in 180 of his own to leave 94.
54 for tops here will be the MO, I'm sure, for the machine to level for a fourth time in this match. Lovely first start. Yeah. This is for a dozen darter if he can nail it, and he can. Great riposte to Lewis's 14 dart leg, which put him 4-3 up. Levels you devils again.
Yeah, they both seem to be holding their throw quite comfortably now. There has to be a little twitch in this game somewhere along the line. Maybe that 60 from Adrian is it.
Not a solitary break of throw in this match. Wade had an opening in the third leg. Missed 3 darts, well, 2 at double, 1 at full, and that 180 there may craft another one.
Could this be the moment where there's a break of throw? James is going to be looking to back this 180 up. Won't be thinking of the 9 darter at this stage. Well, he might be now.
He might indeed. Well, he might not be thinking about it, but I am.
Well, that's a very, very well thrown last dart. It's just clipped off the barrel. But, you know, he'd be secretly happy with being that far in front in this leg.
140.
Yeah, absolutely. He leads by 57, plus these.
Massive opportunity now. Oh, he's absolutely filling it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, this is 2 legs of the highest class from James Wade consecutively. 12 darter on throw, and now a possible 10 darter against throw.
Well, this is the time to do it. 24. Still double 12. Yeah, gets it at a second attempt for an 11 dart match. Adrian's wondering what's going on, but this is the kind of thing that James Wade does.
Well, this mid-match move by Wade has been devastating. Trailed 4-3, and he's just rattled off 2 legs in 23 darts, then gone off with another biggie. And he now bossing the match.
Well, that's a good reply from Adrian there after a very decent start by James, but James is really, really in the zone. He's only missing by a millimetre if he is.
Well, he's on it here, James Wade. The order shot, hot shot, has been just that in the last 5 minutes or so.
Well, this is crucial at this stage of the league to get some points in. You know, these 2 players are so well matched, and if James can get the win here, it absolutely pulls him away from Adrian.
Well, he could go 12, 11, 11 here. I don't care who you are or where you're playing. That is very difficult to play against. Double 18. Fantastic. This is absolutely sensational from James Wade. 3 legs in 34 darts. Good grief.
3 legs you can only dream about. You know, I can't tell you how good that is. And Adrian's rattled here. You know, James is really, really turning the screw.
Lewis rattled, Wade on a roll. An average now in 3 figures, 100.26. It was well, in the 80s for much of the match, but that burst has hiked the average to a ton tickler. What a performance.
60.
Yeah, can he keep it up for this leg? He's started with a little 57, which you know, he hasn't been doing that over the last 3 legs. He's back in the treble.
84.
Lewis has to break to hold here and then break in the 12th and final leg. He has to take it to the 12th first And not easy, as evidenced by that, when you've taken such a battering for 3 legs, to keep your guard up and keep fighting yourself.
Well, yeah, very, very difficult for Adrian. He's just had a cruel deflection into the 5, and he stayed up top and tried to get it round the dart, which was blocking the 60 and gone into the 1. And talking to Keith Deller earlier, and he's sort of said to Adrian that he, you know, back in the day when he was really playing, you know, 100%, that he was dropping down on the treble 19 more regularly, and that last throw sort of bears that out.
The first dart was a blocker, but nevertheless he'll be very disappointed with darts 2 and 3, because it's given Wade a chance here, and he has not needed a second invitation in the last 3 legs. Brilliant!
Absolutely brilliant, and brilliant timing. You know, Adrian can only pressure now on his throw, which he's doing.
139.
But you wouldn't bet against James clocking this 82.
To wrap it up with a 4-leg surge. Wade wants tops.
42.
Crucial shot here for Adrian. He can do this all day long. Treble 18 he wanted, 18 now the ball. Bullseye to hold.
61.
Right on the wire.
Wade surely won't give him another chance. No chance. James Wade from 4-3 behind runs 4 legs straight in a most blistering burst here in Leeds, and Wade defeats Lewis 7-5. Coming next, El Clasico of darts, Barney against the Power.
Of the greatest sporting history. They are the best in the world, time and time again. The greatest year of his
life. Betway sponsors Premier League Darts on Sky Sports.